Hey, I'm Alex from 5 Monkeys Gaming, and we're about to dive into the evolution of the Dark Knights games, from the early days on PS1 to the latest Gotham adventures on PS5. Although everyone loves the Lego and Telltale games, we're skipping them here to focus on games that capture Batman's classic grit and intensity. Let's rewind and see how Batman's journey on PlayStation began. Batman Forever. The arcade game brought Batman to life with an arcade-style beat-em-up approach, packed with flashy combat moves and colorful comic-inspired visuals. It was a fun, high-energy experience that emphasized action over story, but it left fans wanting a deeper connection to the Gotham world we know. Robin. Inspired by the movie, Batman and Robin introduced an open-world Gotham where players could roam freely, track down villains, and use the Batmobile. Although clunky controls and confusing mission objectives held it back, it was one of the first Batman games to offer a glimpse of what an interactive Gotham could look like. This game's ambition to recreate Gotham as an explorable city hinted at what future games would later perfect. Set in a futuristic Gotham, Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker put players in the role of Terry McGinnis. Batman's successor, the game offered straightforward action with iconic characters from the animated series, bringing a fresh take on Gotham's villains in a sleek, high-tech setting. It expanded Batman's universe in a new direction, adding variety to his legacy on PlayStation. Inspired by Batman, the animated series, Batman Vengeance focused on storytelling, atmosphere, and detective work, marking a shift toward a darker, story-driven Batman. With the voices of Kevin Conroy as Batman and Mark Hamill as the Joker, the game introduced a Gotham that felt more alive and dangerous, setting the stage for the immersive experiences we'd see in future titles. Batman Dark Tomorrow took a mature, gritty approach, featuring an intense narrative where Batman confronts Gotham's criminal underworld and Ra's al Ghul. While the gameplay struggled with mechanics, the storyline aimed to portray Batman's moral complexity and the weight of his responsibility, laying the groundwork for the darker narratives that would define the Batman games to come. Rise of Sin Tzu introduced a new villain created exclusively for the game, offering a co-op mode where players could join as Batman, Robin, Nightwing, or Batgirl to face Gotham's criminals. It was a straightforward brawler, but allowed fans to experience the world of Batman through teamwork and classic beat-em-up combat, adding an exciting, action-oriented spin to Gotham's streets. Based on Christopher Nolan's film, Batman Begins brought stealth and fear tactics to the forefront, introducing gameplay where Batman could use shadows and gadgets to create terror among enemies. It emphasized strategy, foreshadowing the Arkham series' immersive, thoughtful approach. This game was a key step in redefining how players interact with Gotham's criminals, focusing on stealth and psychological tactics. Batman Arkham Asylum was the first Batman title on the PS3 and a revolutionary game that set the gold standard for superhero experiences. Blending stealth detective work and hand-to-hand combat, it introduced the free-flow combat system, allowing Batman to face multiple enemies smoothly and realistically. With an intense story centered around Joker's takeover of Arkham, this game made players feel like Batman like never before, offering an unparalleled dark and gritty atmosphere in the infamous asylum. Arkham City expanded on Arkham Asylum with an open-world Gotham, where players could explore every corner, take on side quests, and face iconic villains like Penguin and Mr. Freeze. It added a layer of freedom and depth, immersing players in a lively, dangerous city filled with challenges and surprises. This game is still a fan favorite for its rich world building and action-packed sequences. Arkham Origins served as a prequel, introducing players to a younger, rawer Batman just beginning his vigilante journey. The game featured memorable boss fights like the intense battle against Deathstroke and explored Batman's early relationships with his iconic foes. It brought a fresh perspective to the Arkham series by diving into the origins of Batman's vigilante legacy. On PS4, Arkham Knight elevated Batman's experience with improved graphics and the addition of the Batmobile. The game explored Batman's psyche as he faced Scarecrow and the mysterious Arkham Knight, delving deep into Batman's vulnerabilities and his connection to Gotham. Although the Batmobile gameplay had mixed reviews, Arkham Knight was visually stunning and brought Gotham to life like never before. Return to Arkham was a remastered collection of Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, upgrading graphics and gameplay for a new generation. It allowed fans to relive these classic experiences or enjoy them for the first time with smoother visuals and performance. Arkham VR took immersion to the next level, putting players in Batman's boots in a first-person perspective. As Batman, players investigated a series of mysteries in Gotham, providing an unforgettable, if brief, experience that allowed fans to feel the thrill of being the Dark Knight firsthand. On PS5, Gotham Knights shifts the focus to Batman's allies, Nightwing, Batgirl, Red Hood, and Robin after Batman's apparent death. With a fresh co-op experience and unique combat styles for each character, players get to explore Gotham's mysteries from a new perspective. It's a different take on the Batman universe, giving fans a chance to play as the Bat family while carrying on Batman's legacy. There are rumors that Warner Bros. Games and Rocksteady are considering a remake of Batman: Arkham Asylum. This potential project aims to revisit the game that set the standard for superhero titles, possibly bringing it to a new generation with enhanced graphics and gameplay. And that's the evolution of Batman on PlayStation. Which game do you think best captured the Dark Knight's spirit? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey, be sure to subscribe for more gaming deep dives. Catch you in the next one.